In this lesson, we shall find x. Given the diagram here on the board, we actually want to determine or find the numerical value of x. And so first things first, we need to perform a couple of constructions. And so what we do then is to construct a chord from the point C to the point B, exactly this way. And we also construct another chord here from the point D to the point A. At this point, it is very clear that this angle here is equals to this angle there, right? Because we know very well that the exterior angle of a cyclic quad is equal to the interior opposite angle. Moreover, this angle here is equals to that angle there as well. This is an exterior angle of the cyclic quad, which equals to the interior opposite angle. And so now what then we can do here is to look at this and think carefully, but then realize that we have basically the following triangles. So we note that we have the triangle APD. Right, yes, we have the triangle APD. Right, APD. And we're saying this triangle is similar to the triangle. So the triangle APD is basically similar to what triangle? For example, the angle A is equal to the angle C. So you have C. The angle P is actually equal to the angle P in the triangle CPB. The angle D is actually equal to the angle B. Right, so we note that therefore these two triangles are similar triangles. The reason is angle, angle, angle. Right, they are equiangular triangles. Immediately it is evident that we can do the following here. It is evident that AP over CP equals, then we take this PD over PB, which equals AD over CB, like this. And by looking at this extra carefully, we actually take note of a couple of things then, because we are analyzing all these things here. And so it becomes very clear to us that we have the AP, and we also have here the CP as well. And so now, what is it that we do not have? AD and CB, we do not have. So we're going to disregard this particular ratio. And so we're going to have AP over CP is equal to PD over PB. Right, and so now at this point, it is very clear that we can cross multiply these, getting exactly AP times PB is equal to CP times PD. Right, so this is immediately true. But what then are we able to see? It is that we take an AP and then we take a PB. It is equal to, we took AP first, and so here we actually can always write this in order. Let us write this in some nice order. I want this to be very easy to memorize. For example, when you cross multiply it here, you can take exactly a PB, a PD, a PD, and then a CP, for example. Right, so seeing that here, if we take the AP, the PB, the PD, the CP as well. Right, so we have that. So this CP and the PB appear to sort of correspond. And at the same time, we can write it exactly this way here. And we can alter the order of the variables there as well. And so now we have these, and what then we do here is we perform the substitutions. What is AP here? AP, it's x plus 2, so we're going to put x plus 2 here. What is PB? PB, there's going to be an x plus 2, then we have a 6 minus x. What is PD? 2x minus 1. What is CP? CP, we have 2x minus 1 plus 3. Exactly this way. So you have exactly an x plus 2. Right, you have an x plus 2, then you have x plus 2 and plus 6 minus x. X plus 2 plus 6 minus x equals 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1 times 2x minus 1 plus 3. Right, 2x minus 1 plus 3, giving us x plus 2. Right, x minus x is 0, giving us 2 plus 6, which is 8. Is 2x minus 1 times, now here we have 2x minus 1 plus 3, which is 2x plus 2. Right, so if you multiply these things here, it becomes exactly 8x plus 16, and it's 2x, and 2x is 4x squared. 2x times 2, which is exactly a 4x, minus 2x, minus 2. Right, so we have exactly these here, minus 2. And so if you simplify these, it gives us 8x plus 16, which is 4x squared, plus 2x minus 2, giving us 4x squared. And then we have exactly what? We have a 2x minus 8x minus 2 minus 16, giving us minus 18 equals 0. Equals exactly a 0. And so this gives us 4x squared minus 6x minus 9 equals minus 18 equals 0. Minus 18 equals 0. Dividing through by 2 gives us exactly 2x squared minus 3x minus 9 equals 0. Okay, exactly this way. Exactly this way. So we've got 2x squared minus 3x minus 9 equals 0. We've got 2x squared minus 3x minus 9 equals 0. We multiplied 2x squared and minus 9, you get minus 18 x squared. Look for the factors of minus 18, that will give a minus 3, and those are minus 6x plus 3x. Minus 9 equals 0. Factor out here the common factor, 2x, giving us x minus 3, x minus 3. X minus 3 is the common factor, which is 2x plus 3. And therefore, this gives us x equals 3, or x equals minus 3 out of 2. Right, at this pointer, if you substitute, for example, here, you substitute the minus 3 out of 2 here, it's going to produce the negative dimension. So this one is invalid. It's invalid, and therefore, x is equal to 3, or you can say hence. Right, hence x equals 3. Remember that the question said we need to find x, and therefore we have found x, and we have found x to be actually 3, and therefore this here is the answer to the question, and we have solved this step by step. And so we thank you for lending us your attention. Until next time, take care and goodbye to you.